there'll be something stirring. So I'm going to do a psychic reading. So, what I was going to do you and them reading, which I'm going to do afterwards. But what's come through? You have to excuse me. I'm in pain again and I'm tired. Take a back seat on this one. Take a back seat on this one. It feels like there's something cracking off in the ether, and it's trickling down to the 3D. It feels like something's gonna kick off with a group, with a collective, and you're being asked to take a back seat. This isn't your fight. Don't get involved, right? Knight of Pentacles. So it says Lord of the Wild and Fertile Lands, and he's riding in on his horse. This collective, I do feel it's a collective. I don't feel it's just one singular person. I think they're wanting you to come in like the Knight of Pentacles, riding on your horse, club a few people over the head in this case. Yeah, what I'm drawn to is the winged kind of stag there. The other card is the Three of Wands in the reverse. So it says Lord of Established Strength. Now it's in the reverse position, and the standard rider weight, Three of Wands, is about starting something. 131 on the timer. Again, this is asking you to not push forwards. Now what I'm kind of drawn to, like I say, is the stag head. Now, for me, when it comes to working with deities and spiritual war and stuff like that, you can be recruited by beliefs and energy systems that aren't aligned to you. So as we all know, I align very much with this guy and the Hindu deities. Okay, they're my main guys, right? I do have roots in paganism, okay, and I am fully aware, despite kind of not so much leading the charge for the pagans, but being there as a support, being a bit of an off-world support, if you want to call it that, that there has been attempts to have me, for want of a better phrase, and I don't mean this literally, marry in with the Fae, in with the pagans. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, so it feels like whatever this drama is that's going to kick off, it feels like it might be the pagan clan that are trying to, for want of a better phrase, recruit your services, and you're being asked to not do that. Okay, this isn't your fight. Okay, their leader needs to step forwards because you're not their leader. So if you are very connected with the pagan energies, this reading isn't for you. Okay, you're probably more within the kind of Greek gods and goddesses, or the Hindu gods and goddesses. Okay, and the deities and stuff like that. That kind of energy stream. So yeah, take a back seat on this one. Let it play out. Okay, you are there as an advisor. Okay, you are there as an advisor on this occasion. You're not to lift your sword. Okay, they're being quite firm with that. Okay, you're not to lift your sword. Okay. Right, so I'm assuming this is like I mean, this isn't in the standard rider weights. Fortitude, daughter of the flaming sword. Now, what I'm drawn to, it looks like somebody I know. Yeah, it feels like this is a test for somebody else. This is a test for somebody you know. Now, the person I know isn't connected to the pagan deities or gods in this case. But it feels like there's also a bit of a side. If I'm going down this road, that this is for somebody that I know. This is their test. This is their opportunity to step forward into their power. So we've got the lion down there, and then she's actually raising a cup, but it's got fire coming out of it. Okay. Yeah, this is because I'm being told there are many leaders waking up now. Okay, there are many leaders waking up now, and this is their opportunity for this wave to start finding their power. And for want of a better phrase, they can't keep running to you to get them, because what I've got in my mind is I've got like a little girl dressed in like a bit like a Victorian type dress, to be honest with you, and it's like she's running up and please help me, and like I say, you're here to advise. What I keep getting in my mind is as well is I can't remember the character's name in it, but in Game of Thrones, when you had Daenerys and you had the older chap who was like advising her, it's got an air of that to it. You know what I mean? That you can be there as an advisor, but you're not supposed to pick up your sword in this situation. Six of Cups. It says Lord of Pleasure on this, but I'm going to go for more standard. This test for this collective. Not that I'm reading for that, but that you're supposed to be kind of 606. That you're supposed to be kind of just taking a back seat out. This is a test for them to find that emotional balance within them, because in times of war, there's a time to charge and there's a time to set back. Now, their challenge here is to take up that charge, to take up that mantle, to take up that throne, to take up that crown. But they've also got to do it with humility, because at times when you step into that leadership role, you have a choice. Do you run and hide? Do you stand up and become a tyrant, or do you find that balance? Okay. Star card. This is to help bring in a better change, better future, dreams, aspirations, etc. For you, your lesson is to not take the charge. Their lesson is to step up to the mantle. Now we've got Princess of Cups here, Death cards, Ace of Cups. Now what I feel like is whoever this person is that's going to kind of try and recruit you, if you want to call it that. Actually, I'm going to change that slightly. Right, let me go through it. So it feels like whoever this person is, they're more in this kind of princess energy, and please don't take gender, okay? I'm not going to gender role. They're being asked, in this case, to step into queen mode, okay? But there's hesitation there, okay? So the death card's going to get activated, and the idea of the death card is to trigger them into taking up that mantle. And then they can start assessing more what they want long term. I'm also drawn to the lotus flower. That comes up quite a lot. And again, it's probably because I've got the connection with the Hindu deities. Now, it feels like the recruiting for your services is coming not from this princess who's destined to be a queen, but from their followers, their army, if you want to call it that, because it feels like they're concerned that they're not ready yet. That's not your choice. That's not their choice. That's down to this princess. Okay. This fortitude card. This, like I say, this feels like a little bit of a side quest. This doesn't feel like it's part of the main story here. I feel it's going to integrate later. This feels like somebody else. It's almost like in the background, somebody else is finding that fire. Somebody else is finding that that power within them, and they're gonna be a vital role later. Okay, so yeah, again, you can advise, but you can't get yourself involved. So I'm going to leave it there because I'm running out of time. If you want a personalised reading, same day guaranteed psychic readings. They start from just 12 quid until the kids go back. If you just go to the link at the top of my profile called Stan Store, provided it's through before 8 o'clock at night, I will get it to you today. So there you go. Don't lift your sword. Take a step back on this one. You can't fight everybody's battles. Ta-ta.